All right, so emergency cash generators. These two techniques I'm going to show you actually have served me pretty well. And what they do actually is they generate emergency cash whenever you need it. They're not going to make you $1 million overnight, no, but they will generate that emergency cash should you ever need it. For example, if you, let's say, you're going to spend some money on advertising or do, some money making method, kind of bootstrap it. I would say this is one of the easiest ways. Or if you find yourself in a hole, you can always make some easy cash this way. So the first site that I use is Vendale Research, okay? And so what this is actually, it's a legit place where you can share your opinion and give product reviews of certain products and things like that. And so this is great. I'll show you what it is and how to really accelerate the method so that you can make a lot more money than what appears to be. So the way we sign up here, I'm just going to use a couple blank accounts just for purposes of showing you guys how I go through it. So I'll sign up here, mail, and here we write your birthday and your zip code, and you go to begin survey, and basically it's going to make an account for you. And what happens later on is once it makes an account, you go here and it shows you the surveys that you've qualified for. And so the key here is the focus on surveys that you qualify, that you can earn 10 minutes, you can earn $3-4. I'm seeing here for 10 minutes, and you answer a men's health study, you add in some questions and things like that, you can earn $4. Okay, it takes about 10 minutes of your time, and you can even do it faster typically from my experience in some of these. And these vary obviously. I usually like to go for the higher price ones. It takes about 22 minutes to go here. You could probably do it a little bit faster, 15 minutes, $4. Okay. And so some of these are a little bit lower. I don't usually bother with them unless they're like multiple choice or something. And so I just wanted to show you this. And so how do we actually accelerate this? So I'm going to teach you a little bit some tricks about this. One of the ways you can accelerate this is you'll find right here that they say earn $5 for every friend you refer. And so one of the places I love to go to, okay, is where do people need emergency cash? And a lot of those happens to be with some, within my circle of friends. I'll occasionally find basically a friend of mine that's an actor or is a musician or something like that, and he's trying to get his gigs out and everything, and he's really in the need for cash. And so I found this out because I recommended it to some of my friends, and that's how I started. So one of the places that you go to is a place like, for example, musician forums, band mix, and things like that. And you can just post it as you post in here, you can recommend. So for example, Vendale Research, you can say it, hey, it's a great place, to fund your gigs and things like that. This is one place where you get a lot of referrals in there. Here's another site that I use for emergency cash generation. This makes not as much as Vendale, but I also like to use it. It's called Slice the Pie, okay? So when you go to slicethepie.com, you can sign up, and all it is you review music beats, loops and tunes and things like that. And so, they're going to play a music verse, and you basically hear it for, let's say, 90 seconds, and you don't actually earn that much. You earn maybe like a couple cents and things like that. But the way to actually make a lot more commissions is if you invite friends. And one of the ways to do it is if, once again, you go back to this musician forum, okay? That's one of the ways to recruit some more people in there. And once they go in there, they're going to follow the same, and you get to earn on top of that. So once again, my favorite has typically been Vendale Research, simply because I just need to spend about 10 minutes of my time. And, this is just kind of showing the registration process here that I'm just putting this as a mock-up here. And so right here, you can find all kinds of surveys that you qualify for. And once again, invite some of your family members in too, because they're going to qualify for different surveys. And go for the top dollar ones, for example, like 22 minutes for $4 and things like that. Keep going on that. That's how you can bootstrap yourself, get some emergency cash. Then you can take that money and invest in advertising, whatever, to really scale up your business. And so I hope this has been really helpful for you. These are my personal emergency cash generators of the several that I have. So please give me any feedback if there's anything I can do to help you out.